Greetings. A couple of weeks ago, I did a video that you can look at over here where I discuss how many cryptocurrency scams there were in 2021. However, I spoke too soon because the number was in fact larger than what was detailed in the article cited in that video, because that video accounted for only cryptocurrency scams of a pull the rug out from under the people nature, as in pretend to do a project and then instead of creating anything of value, just abscond with the money. And that has been a common thing in the cryptocurrency world, particularly given the international nature of these cryptocurrency projects and just the ecosystem altogether. That article did not account for cryptocurrency itself being stolen from exchanges and other types of fraud, scams, and theft that have occurred. And here on CNBC, we have now an updated article giving a full itemization of the various theft and fraud in cryptocurrency, and therefore it of course arrives at a much larger number, $14 billion taken in 2021. Now, cryptocurrency people will say, well, that's less than 1% of the market cap of all cryptocurrency, but 1% a year, would you want 1% of your net worth stolen each year? And the trends are ominous. So we go to these key points over here. Scammers around the world took home a record $14 billion in cryptocurrency in 2021, thanks in part to the rise of DeFi, decentralized finance. Losses from crypto-related crime rose 79% in 2020, a 79% increase. When something is growing 79%, that is very fast. Usually you want things of value to grow 79%, but here the extent of losses has grown 79%. That is how the scammers are getting more and more sophisticated relative to any security technologies and enforcement protocols. Cryptocurrency theft increased 516% from 2020, 516%, to 3.2 billion worth of cryptocurrency. Of this total, 72% of stolen funds were taken from DeFi protocols, decentralized finance again. So this is growing very quickly, and the trends for 2022 are looking pretty ominous. The numbers might be insanely large. And part of the problem is that cryptocurrency is in fact advertised as being more secure. Somehow the blockchain is more secure, but no, it isn't. It is still vulnerable to hacking because the computing paradigm that all these technologies are built on is very porous and is outdated. It's decades old technology, just like I talk about in the supercomputing world, which you can look at in more detail in this video over here. The computing paradigm used today has too many backdoors and cracks and other loopholes in them, and this type of theft just continues to rise and will keep on rising. At this rate, 2022 is going to be incredibly unfavorable in terms of cryptocurrency theft. In fact, that is the big growth industry, scamming people over cryptocurrency. Now, longtime viewers of this channel know that I have long recommended that average people don't get mixed up in cryptocurrency. You just have no recourse if someone scams you, and the scams are growing very quickly. So average people just should not be involved in cryptocurrency, contrary to what is being pushed by all sorts of people, including people who said nothing about cryptocurrency until last year are now pushing cryptocurrency about how to get involved in Bitcoin and things like that, or why you should be involved in Bitcoin. And even YouTube channels that have nothing to do with this subject are now pushing this. But the fact remains, it is a place where a lot of scamming occurs, and you could very easily lose your money. Now, these are the three types of scams that we saw. As we scroll down in the article and look at this text over here, losses from scams climbed 82% to 7.8 billion worth of cryptocurrency. More than $2.8 billion of this total came from a relatively new but very popular type of scheme known as a rug pull, in which developers build what appear to be legitimate cryptocurrency projects before ultimately taking investors' money and disappearing. Some of them abscond outright. Some of them pretend to still be working on it, but devote maybe 1 hour a day just to window dressing level of working on it when they're not really trying to achieve anything or working the long hours that investors expected when the investors invested. So don't get involved in all of this at all. Cryptocurrency is a heavily marketed product, but its economic existence is yet to be justified in my eyes, and a lot of cryptocurrency people cannot explain certain very simple questions about cryptocurrency, and it's certainly not suitable for the average investor. It may be suitable for certain very sophisticated investors who know a great deal about this space, but the average investor just should not be involved. Now, going to another article, this is from Crunchbase, In wake of $4.5 billion Bitcoin laundering scheme arrest, a look at big heists at crypto platforms. So various crypto platforms have had a lot of theft occur with them over the years, and this is not just 2021, some of it goes further back than that. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars in each case. 600 million in the case of Poly Network, 535 million in the case of CoinCheck. KuCoin got 285 million. And what happens is that when there is cryptocurrency theft from an exchange, then there's also an exodus from that exchange and a dry up of funding for that exchange. So the costs have a substantial ripple effect, which is to be expected. So the notion that blockchain is secure and cryptocurrency is more secure, which is what it has been marketed around as of late, is simply not true. This much theft has continued to occur. So that is the state of cryptocurrency. $14 billion of total scams when you count the pull the rug type of scams as well as outright cryptocurrency theft. And the percentage growth rates are rising very quickly. 2022 will probably have much larger numbers than this still. Something to think about amidst all the cryptocurrency hype and even the cryptocurrency hype on YouTube, like I said, from all kinds of other people pushing it every day. If you found this video to be informative, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel, and thank you very much for watching.